Architecture, culture, there are so many things that are uniquely amazing about Singapore. Okay, so this city is sectioned out into very specific areas.
So we started out in Little India and we had some pretty special visitors that we were anticipating.
So exciting. Why is this exciting?
Nan and Papa are here.
You can go see Nan and Papa? You excited?
I missed you.
I'm Nana.
I'm Papa, here with Avery and Fortunes. We're in Singapore. We traveled 23 hours to get here.
So as a family, we set out to explore more of Singapore.
Anyone that's visiting Singapore City, Marina Bay Sands is probably going to be at the top of your list, and it's definitely there for a reason. It is a really cool place to visit and see. The architecture is phenomenal.
Even if you're not staying there, it's really cool to just go check out, and you can take an elevator to the top and go on the observation deck and see out around the whole city and across the gardens of the bay. So both sides, you've got great views. And from Marina Bay Sands, it's a really quick walk over to Gardens of the Bay. So we set out over there right afterwards.
In the Gardens by the Bay, there's tons of different options that you can pay for and go to see. We chose to do some that was highly recommended, the Cloud Forest, and it was one of our top experiences so far on this trip. It was
really cool.
It was really cool.
The Cloud Forest is this really big glass structure full of all these exotic plants. And right when you walk in, it's really cool because there's this huge waterfall right in front of you. And it's like this mountain inside. And so the walkway kind of spirals up around the mountain, and you just get to see different views of the city since the whole place is glass. And you also get to see all these amazing plants that you've probably never seen in your life. One of our favorites were these little tiny orchids that were seriously so tiny. And you could only see them through a magnifying glass. So they have these magnifying glasses set up so you could see them. And I love orchids, so that was really fun. So finishing out a day back in the Gardens by the Bay is an absolute must. I think this is probably one of the most popular things to do in the city of Singapore because they have the light shows and the trees, which they call the Super Tree Grove. You've seen them before in pictures, and they are just as amazing, if not more, in person as they are in pictures.
One thing that's cool about the city as well is that there's a lot of modern architecture that's all built up around kind of the old. So you have skyscrapers next to these, 1- and 2-story buildings that have been preserved, and it's really unique. If you like architecture, it's fun to see. And I would say one of our favorite experiences of the whole thing actually was doing the Art Science Museum.
For sure. It was really fun. First of all, even when you just step in through the doors of this lotus-looking building, there's a coffee shop and a bunch of kids' books, just kind of reading and drinking smoothies. And then we entered into the museum part, which has a lot of different options for you. We chose to do Future World, which was an exhibit that was full of
the future.
The future, I guess. lot of lights and
Future stuff.
a lot of lights. I don't know how to describe
It
future
was so well
world.
done. I don't either, so we'll just show it to you.
Yeah.